Okay, here are three questions that have come up. How many milliliters in 1 liter? So if you haven't heard about these things, a liter, you know those 2-liter bottles of Coca-Cola? That's 2 liters, so half of it is about a quart. So we have to divide it into 1,000. So 1 milliliter is 1/1000th of a liter. So you get 1,000 ml in 1 liter. So if you know another language, it helps, because en français c'est 1000 or mille perché. That's Italian, right? Then, what's the next one that came up? 80 fluid ounces. How many quarts is that, or how many gallons is it? Well, we just have to remember that there's 32 ounces in 1 quart, and it's 128 ounces in 1 gallon. How do we memorize this? I don't know. We just have to memorize it, right? Well, there is this guy called the gallon man. He's 1 gallon, so that's 1 gallon, and he's got 4 quarts. So those are the quarts. And each quart has, I don't know if you count them, each quart has, I think it's 8 cups, something like that. Okay. A quart is 32, right? And 8 ounces in a cup. So there's 4 cups in a quart. That's the way I remember it. So there's the 4 fingers. He's got an arm and an arm. Those are the quarts. So this is the gallon man. Gallon man has 2 arms, 2 legs, so those are the quarts. And he's got 16 cups. Those are the toes, I guess. All right. I hope this helps visually. They have another little thing called Little Children Drink Milk. And that's supposed to be 50, 100, 500, and 1,000. So this right here is 1,000. Whenever they put the 100 near 1,000, it means minus. So this is 1,900. This part here is L, and this is 10. So that's 60. This is V is 5, and then we have 2, so it's 7. It's 1967. It's a very silly way of hiding, I think. Next question is about a roast. They've been cooking for 4 hours in an oven that's 325. However, the interior temperature goes from being frozen after 4 hours up to there. How many degrees per hour is this? Well, this is the start and this is the end, right? So I have to subtract 145 minus 32. So I get 113, it looks like. God, where did they get these problems? And I have to divide it by 4. So I wish they had better problems. 113, you divide by 4. 4 goes into this 3 times. Not quite, it goes 2 times, leaving 8. And then there's 33. It's about 28 degrees. So whatever number is closest to 28 degrees. And then they said if you had 5 meters, meter, each meter is about 3 feet long, right? Here's 5 meters. How many millimeters? Well, this is a silly question. Very silly. Nobody talks about this. That distance right there is about 1 centimeter. So there's a millimeter. It's really tiny millimeters, right? So it's 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter. Okay, so we have 5 meters, so we must have 5,000. I hope these are helpful to the person who sent these questions.